Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me slash story time. It's not so much of a pleasant story for me, but it is a cautionary tale and also I think just like honestly insane, and so I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Literally grab a snack and hang on because I was shook that this even happened to me. But yeah, let's get into this story time and this glam. I'm gonna do some tape on my eyes today. We're just doing a get ready with me. I am going to dinner with some friends. Honestly, super excited to see. She's like my best friend. I'm so excited to see this girl. I wanted to talk to you guys about a crazy freaking thing that happened to me that I'm like, I'm literally in awe because I've never had an issue with like pretty much anything. And I do have to do some research because I'm like, are postal workers affected by the like government shutdown? Are they affected by the shutdown? Like that's something I haven't yet to look, because I've really tried to like rationalize how somebody could do this honestly, and like try to give them like, sorry, I'm trying to make sure these look even, and like honestly just like give the benefit of the doubt. I'm starting off by priming my eyes with some concealer. Honestly, this is the last time I can use this. I literally completely finished this NYX Pro Fix Stick. Like this is it. That's all we go at. I already bought it back up, but you know how it is. When you have a favorite product, you like want to get every ounce of it. That is so good. Mine's in the shade Vanilla, by the way. I use a pretty light shade to do my eyes. But yeah, so my last video, I did a recreation of a makeup look by McKenna over on TikTok and Instagram. She does like short form content. She's a makeup artist out of Mississippi. Okay, my eyes are pretty much primed and ready to go. I'm gonna go in with some powder. This is from e.l.f. This is the Halo Glow Pressed Powder in the shade Fair Cool. Basically, I won this giveaway. I did like a beautiful recreation of her look. I studied it for days, practiced it the day before because I could enter her giveaway because she did like a couple parts of the giveaway. Like she did one where like people would like have to enter just by like commenting and like following her. But I was like, I love her makeup and I think I can recreate this to be like really spot on. Let me try that. And I would love to win. I would love to win like that. Like it's not even about the product. It's just about like, this is so cool and I really want to do this. I'm gonna go in with a bronzer. This is by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Sun-Kissed Glow bronzer. And I'm gonna put this on the outer part of my eye. But basically, she reaches out to me. I posted video here, I posted it on TikTok, and I posted it on Instagram. Although the giveaway was like a TikTok giveaway, if that makes sense. You had to like follow her on TikTok and recreate it there. So I posted it, but I posted it everywhere. Anyway, she DMs me that I won, and I'm over here like over the moon. She's my favorite makeup artist. For her to even like deem my work to be, she literally was like, it was like if I had done it myself. Like that was such a compliment because I obviously like studied it and everything, but like it was her look, and to have that recognition was really, really meaningful. So I was very just happy with myself and the work that I had done. I'm gonna go in with my Profusion True Icon palette. This thing is beat up. Like I haven't even had her that long. I've already cracked the screen, like, or the front part of it, but the shadows themselves are intact and it's beautiful. So we're gonna be using this today. I'm gonna start with the bronzy shade and kind of like work my way in. But yeah, so I won the giveaway and I was like over the moon, and then the package gets delivered fairly quickly. I won the giveaway on like, she lives in Mississippi, I live in Georgia. So like I won the giveaway like a Thursday or Wednesday or something, I found out. And then literally by Monday, the package had arrived. And I don't know if you guys know this, but every time a package arrives at a new like destination, it gets weighed. So the box was huge and literally weighed like 25 pounds when it got to my postal office here in Georgia. And we have this on Ring camera, by the way, but like if a postal worker, my mom used to work for the post office for a little bit, like years ago, but she basically was like, if a postal worker notices there's something wrong with the package, they need to report it to like the post office. This girl who delivered the package literally drops, and I'm not gonna post the video, I just feel like that's too much, but she was holding a huge box, big box, guys, like literally huge. McKenna said she could barely carry it, okay? This girl was holding it by the corner of her fingers and like chucks it on my porch. Like, Miss Ma'am, you knew that box was empty. Don't even like lie to me. I can tell that you knew it was empty. And then the bottom of the box, it was so obvious. The bottom of the box was, you know, when you like fold a box, like barely, but like you kind of like interlace the pieces of it so that it closes. That's how it was. And she made sure to put that side on the bottom so that we wouldn't see it from the top, right? And so that whatever like picture or reporting she took showed the box like intact. Well, this is still like my mom, like she dropped it off and my mom, I was in the shower and my mom goes, oh my God, like get in the car. Like we need to go talk to people at USPS. So we go and we get to the post office and they're like closing. And so we're like, we talked to one worker and the worker's like, oh my God, that's her. Like we showed the guy the video. He's like, that's literally that girl right here. So we go talk to her and I'm like, she has a huge like backpack duffel bag situation on and it is like full and she's like by her car. My mom is like talking to her. I'm trying to get a supervisor. The supervisor comes out. The girl is like obviously not wanting to like talk to us. I say girl, she's a full grown woman. Okay. Like she might be even older than I am. She then basically says like, I'm not gonna like cooperate and she won't like, we're trying to talk to the supervisor and like tell him what's going on and he basically lets her get away with it. So we're calling the police because it's very clear that he's being super dismissive. So we call the police is getting there, like he knows we're on the phone with the police to like question the situation or whatever, and he's trying to kick us off the property. So like we're like, okay, we're not trying to cause any trouble, but like we obviously have a dispute here. So we go to the car because he was like, this is government property, like we're closed now, you need to leave. So while this is all happening and we're on the phone with the police get there and we're like sitting at the entrance so we can see if anyone's coming in and out. But literally the supervisor lets the girl leave through the back so that we don't see her leave. I got like her license plate and everything because like we were by her car. And so he lets her leave through the other side. And I'm like, okay, that's super, honestly, shitty, like whatever. And we're like super upset at this point, obviously, because like we have felt like, hey, you've completely dismissed our like case on our issue. Like you're not even listening to us. So that really sucked, okay? And we get there, the cop is like super helpful. He's trying to like, he goes inside, he hears us out, he goes inside and he's like, you guys, the girl left. I couldn't like even question her. The supervisor like wouldn't talk to the cop either, which is like, what? Okay. So like, what are you in cahoots with this girl? Like what is happening right now? Also, sorry if you guys literally hear my dog walking. She's here. She wants me to give her attention right now. So that's valid, honestly, girl. Me too. Okay, we're back from potty break and also I put on this primer right before I went downstairs so that it could like start soaking into the skin. I'm gonna take some of the shimmer shades. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here and like layer it on the center of the eye. This one is like a reflective goldy pink color. I feel like it's super festive. I'm also gonna take the really light shade. So yeah, the cop tells us that we have to file a report with, he called it something else, but what I found to like do a report for was like the Office of the Inspector General for USPS. So that's what I did. I did that report on my own and obviously right now, like there's a shutdown. I don't know if my case is even being looked at right now, which is really frustrating. My mom went back to the post office. That happened on a Monday. The following Saturday, because I told my mom, I was like, I don't want to talk to the same like employee who was super dismissive to us. So she went the following Saturday to see if we could like talk to another supervisor about what happened. They heard us out. They watched the video. And like also at this point, like we don't just have a complaint with the employee, we have a complaint with the supervisor who let her get away without even like questioning her, not watching our videos, super dismissive. He didn't even take my name, my address, my information. I'm like, dude, like he was like, oh, we're gonna look into it. How are you gonna look into it? You don't even know. He wouldn't like, I was trying to tell him, I was like, you don't have my information. Like, how could you possibly reach out to me and get in touch with me if you don't even have my phone number or like my name? Are you kidding me? But he was like getting really aggressive and like angry and wanted us off the property. So I was like, mind you, this is a huge man, like 6'7". And I was like, all right, like I'm not about to like sit here and fight with you. Like it's just stuff, but like this really sucks. And so we're putting a complaint in with like against the supervisor as well. Cause okay, like cool. You're like not even like listen, like what happened to the customers that was right? Like I understand the customers don't know who was right, but in this case, like what the actual hell is going on, you know? Super, super frustrating. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Superstay Lumi Matte Foundation. I love this foundation so much. Also, I got these lashes at, let me show you the packaging. I got these lashes at the Dollar Tree and I love the way they make my eyes look. So we're gonna use those today. I'm gonna go ahead and put some lash glue on the lashes in the meantime. But yeah, so the whole situation was super shitty. I mean, now we have a complaint. My mom got the phone number to like put in a complaint against the actual supervisor who was like really dismissive towards us that day. But while, turn of events guys, follow the story here. While this is all happening, there's a man in line behind my mom who's like overhearing my mom's situation or whatever. And he starts asking her about it. And he was like, hey, I'm dealing with my own situation. Can I like see your video? And so my mom shows the guy the video, and you guys, this man straight up is like, I have a complaint against the same employee. He has her straight up taking, on his video, he has her straight up taking the package from his porch. He notices what's happening. And so he goes outside because he was home at the time this happened. We weren't even home yet. We were like about to be home. But he was home. And so he goes outside when he sees her like basically document that the package got to his house, but then like was stealing it. So he runs outside and he's like accusing her of like obviously leaving with his package. And while he's doing that, she assaults him. And so he is like obviously pressing charges, not only for like what was, I don't even know if he got his package. Like he's just at this point, I know the man is upset over like the assault, which like valid, obviously. That's crazy. Crazy work, crazy business. I'm like, what is even happening right now? And so I kept trying to be like, why did this happen? Like what is, I've never had anything stolen. Like I get PR. I've never had PR stolen. That's like obviously PR. This package literally was just a box that like happened to have my name and McKenna's name on it, but it was just a regular freaking box. Like I wonder what made her like steal this one package. Maybe just because the box was huge. I don't know. I've never had anything stolen. We're like still working to find out like what's going on with that guy's situation, like the guy who was assaulted, because we were able to like get some information about the girl. But we still don't even know her name. Like we just have like her picture and whatever. I've been like scouring Facebook Marketplace because I want to find out if she's like selling the stuff. Again, not even about the stuff, but at this point I'm like, you should not be working there. At the very least, you need to be fired. And at the max, like you honestly should, people should be pressing charges for their stuff getting stolen. Like mine was technically, like my value of the stuff was technically still a misdemeanor because it was not over 1,500, but McKenna confirmed with me that the amount of stuff in that package was well over $1,000 at least. So I know it was at least that, right? If anyone else stole from you, you'd be able to press charges. Like this is not okay that the post office basically like let her get away with this. I'm so disappointed because I was somebody who was like such an advocate for the postal service, and like I would always like buy stamps, and this whole situation left me feeling like a void of humanity, or like a disillusionment with humanity and like people in general. I'm like, how is this okay? You know, like I'm always somebody who like sees the best in people, and that's why I was like, I don't know like what this person's going through. Like I obviously didn't need this stuff, but like this is my prize for like all the hard work that I put in for something. It would have been really nice to have it, you know, like it's not like I can just dispute this with a company and been like, oh, or like my credit card and be like, oh, can I like have my money back, and I'll just, you know, order it again. Like this is something that I won, so it really sucks. But also, you know, I'm not so blind as to not understand that like there are other things at play right now, and that like like if I'm ever in the position that I could worry about money, I can't imagine other people who like don't have the privileges that I do. I'm just sitting here making my silly little videos, you know, so like don't think I'm not unaware of all of that stuff, but it was obviously still really disappointing for me. So I reached out to McKenna because obviously I'm like, hey, like did you even get insurance on this package? Like are you able to get any money back for like the money that you have spent, and also all of the stuff that you owned that was, you know, she was gonna give to me, but still like somebody should get some compensation somewhere for this. So I reach out to her. She's like working on things on her end. She's worried about the other packages for her other winners of the giveaways. But everyone else got theirs. So it really was just me, which it sucks because my package was the largest because I like actually did the like video, if that makes sense. So like I was like the largest giveaway winner. But at the same time, it's so weird because I was like, you know what, I'm glad it happened to me over somebody else, because like I think I've taken everything with a lot of grace. Also, this is the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream bronzer that I'm using. And so I reached out to McKenna and I was talking to her for a good bit, and I was like, hey, so she does like makeup master classes for makeup artists, and she doesn't just teach like the makeup but things, you know, like the makeup side of things. She also teaches about like the business side of being a makeup artist and like maintaining clientele and stuff like that. And so I reached out to her and I was like, hey, I would actually really love to learn from you. I'm not that far from Nashville. I would love to attend your Nashville masterclass if like at all possible. I don't even care. I told her, I was like, I don't even care about the like goodie bag that you give out. I really just want to attend. So like, would that be even possible? And so she was so kind. She said yes, which was like really special for me. And like I've gotten some like compensation because of McKenna, if that makes sense. Like obviously the Postal Service has still done nada and like zip zilch zero to like rectify my situation, which really disappointing and like disheartening. That's frustrating, obviously, right? But McKenna has like kind of fixed the situation for me in that way. What else? So I'm gonna go do the master class. It's like December something, December 14th, 15th, like that weekend of December. I'm super excited. My boyfriend's gonna go up with me and we're gonna like spend the weekend in Nashville, which like I don't know if he had ever been to Nashville anyway. I've only been one time, and it was like for my sister-in-law's birthday, ex-sister-in-law. I don't know if you guys know this, I'm divorced, but still really close with her. And so I had gone to that. I'm gonna put the lashes on now, by the way. I couldn't believe these lashes were literally $1.50 and they were like a pack of 3. They're so good. I really liked the way they look. Normally I'm like a big fan of lashes that actually like flare outward. These are more rounded, but I really liked them. They were a little different for my taste. But so I'm super excited to do that. So I still have to like book my hotel and all that, but like my grandma always said that like education is something that no one can take away from you, and it's really cool that I get to like learn from McKenna. And like I've always wanted to go to a makeup masterclass, and then to get to go to her masterclass when I think her work is so impeccable is really exciting. Like her work is so beautiful, so perfect. Not to mention like I get to like meet other makeup artists and like have this experience. I'm very, very excited. I'm legitimately thrilled. I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place blush in the shade Soft Tulip. By the way, I'm still like very much doing the steps McKenna did and her glam. I loved her video. I love her videos. I already did a lot. Like I said, I did a lot of the stuff that she already did. But I've kind of like made sure to do a little bit more blush. This is like one thing that I really took from her. She does a really, really heavy hand on the blush because then she underpaints and it still shows through and looks really beautiful. So we're doing a lot of that. But yeah, I really like her techniques. I do a lot of the same ones, but I think she's a wonderful artist, and honestly her makeup just comes out really good. I feel like it had been a while since I found a makeup artist that I was like really inspired by. I'm gonna go with some concealer. I'm using the House Labs, and then I'm also gonna use the Ulta Beauty Complexion Crush Concealer. The House Lab I have in the shade Light Natural. I'm gonna use this on my forehead. This is a more like natural color for me, and then I'm using the other one to brighten. But yeah, so I really did like see the best of the situation and was like, let me find a way to like, I guess still get something out of this and like grow and learn and whatever. And I think I was really smart to ask McKenna like, hey, could I do this? Is that possible? Like, and just for her to say yes was really awesome. So I'm truly really excited. And I obviously still have my like dispute going with the freaking postal service. This whole thing made me be like, I want to stop my mail from coming to the house. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about the situation. I would love to like have conversation about it. If you want, you can DM me on Instagram. I want to hear your horror stories, your ideas. We can talk in the comment section here. You can DM me. My Instagram is @Glownicky. But yeah, that's pretty much that story. I had really been trying to find a way to like talk about it. I waited. It's been a little over a week now. I'm just setting my face with the MCO powder. This is also something that I learned from McKenna and a recommendation that I picked up because of her, because I didn't own it beforehand, and it's really good. It's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury powder. They also have like a bunch of other dupes of other high-end stuff. It's not just Charlotte Tilbury that they dupe, just FYI. You can get this at Target. And then I'm gonna use the lighter shade under my eyes to kind of dust everything away. But yeah, I want to hear your guys' thoughts, and I don't know. I've been considering getting a PO box because I honestly just at this point don't even feel safe with like this person coming to our home to like drop off other stuff, because it's like this was our regular like mail carrier, okay? Like this was one of the people that was like she obviously had our route. It wasn't like, you know, Amazon or something. So that's super fun to like have to even worry about. Also, did you guys know PO boxes were so expensive? I like looked into it at the UPS by my work, and it was like, yeah, it's gonna be $70 for like, I think it was like 2 months was like $70, and I was like, come again? Like I get PR, but I am not a big YouTuber. You guys know that. Like I have a regular 9 to 5. I'm a regular girl. Like I enjoy makeup. I literally am a makeup artist on the side, and I do that, and like I'm just a regular person. So it's not like I even get enough PR, in my opinion, to like make it worth it. This is not my full-time job, and I'm pretty much done with my makeup, so I'm gonna come back, do my lip combo, and then we can be done. I put some eyeshadow on the lower lash line, and I'm going in with some mascara. I'm also gonna put some really light liner, like a cream colored liner on my waterline when this mascara dries. For lips, I went in with the Maybelline lip liner in the shade Player. It is from their like Lifter lip liner collection. And then I'm gonna go with the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Icon Baby. It's got like a small like sparkly sheen to it, which I really like if you want to look kind of glossy but not be glossy. And then in honor of McKenna, I'm going to use the Maybelline, it's not Maybelline, in the Lancome Juicy Tubes in the shade Magic Spell. This is what she uses in her video, and I feel like it just kind of goes with all the plummy, like pinky vibes. Super cute, honestly. If I also recreated her look all drugstore, by the way, that's already on my channel. If you want to do a similar look like this, that's all drugstore and way more in-depth, I will link that video down below for you guys. Do you see just how much that liner like opens up my eye? The one I'm using is from e.l.f. This is like their new kohl liners. They're really, really, really good. And then I'm gonna finish everything off by setting it with the L'Oreal 3 Second Setting Mist. I love This makeup needs to last all day, so I kind of went ham with that. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I just finished getting dressed. I'm just wearing like a brown dress, keeping it really like just classy, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed my little story time. If you guys want more story times, I definitely have a few stories. Most of them are like friendship related, which I think is just really hard. But I normally don't do story times on my channel. I just feel like I always try to keep things really positive here, and like a story time can sometimes get a little crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any requests from me. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified every single time I upload, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys!